This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The layout's different. This is the... Whoa.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Yes.
but it didn't make a single difference.
Oh.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh. Or say here. I'm at the whiteboard ending. Yay! We made it to the end of the game! Huzzah! Oh, fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Nope.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes! Because there's coffee.
Standing now in this incredible room,
coffee.
Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Alright,
Yes.
let's see if we can get some drinks for everyone in
really
chat.
worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. It's very relaxing.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Maybe.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, no, stuff's different this time, like big time. No, 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 no. Fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Nope.
To show you something beautiful.
Nope.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nope. I actually didn't think that was possible. Because I can't jump.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
So do I want the red pill or the blue pill, is what you're telling me. Red is my favorite color, but you're telling me to go through the red door. Blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, now I have to go through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Good.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Uh-huh.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Coffee.
Skill trees?
Coffee.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Coffee.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, yeah, no, sure, let's go.
There we go. A third option.
There we go.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah, sure. You want me to give you some feedback? Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Cool.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I feel like its presentation wasn't great.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's
what?
not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
You asked for my feedback.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Sure. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Good old Neil. Neil, you beat it in 2 seconds. Good job. Are these actual players? Did you know 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence and only the worst 3% chose the blue door? This is you. You're objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. Why not ask some friends for help? Error, friends list empty. Love it. 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. A dead rat is objectively ranked. This is your superior. How long does it take you to get the correct door? That's great.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
The competitive... No, you know what? I liked it. I wouldn't give it a 5. Definitely... I think a 3, because it had a bit of a condescending tone, and I didn't appreciate how it made me feel less like a human being. I already know that I'm pretty bad at video games sometimes, so I feel like the condescension wasn't necessary, so 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Really?
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Sure.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yeah, fire it up. Where do we go? Bring it. I'll be your beta tester.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
What?
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Wait.
And tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Wait.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Hold on. No. Wait, hold on. If I let the baby go... This doesn't... What? No. Hold on. If I let the baby... Like, I'm gonna be... Everyone's gonna confine me as a terrible human being if I let the baby burn. No, I can't. No, this. Oh, golly, that sounds so annoying. I hate baby crying. Oh, no, stop. Just shut up. No, just. Okay, you know what? No one look.
You heartless bastard. Did
Whoa!
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
Language.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, no, let's
What
play
we
someone
have
else's game.
here?
Let's go. Sure.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's go. Okay. Also, I don't appreciate that word.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
I'm out. Oh, we're taking a break. We're taking a break. We're taking a break. I can't. I can't. I'm broken. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. I hope we're taking a break. We're taking a break right here. I can't. This. I need to walk away. Otherwise, I'm gonna be laughing too loud into the mic. I need to. We'll be right back after this little break. Okay. Whew. Calm down a bit. I swore I would never play Minecraft on my channel. I swore that to myself. And yet here I am about to, well, I mean, I know it's not the Minecraft, but still. I cannot. This game I chose. I don't know if this is the right or the wrong game to have chosen after a speedrun event and staying up late, but oh my goodness, this is breaking me. Oh,
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I mean,
Well, I'll
Minecraft
say this.
can
I'm
be
done
pretty
making things
relaxing.
for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh, you're building? Okay.
This will go here.
I want to.
No, here. And then...
Well, I want to. Well, hold on. This is not fair. I want to play.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it
Yeah.
all off, yes.
Yeah.
It's complete.
Dirt house.
I made this, Stanley.
Yeah.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Now
But
I
you've
wanna
only
play.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
Right.
Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. They even got the sound. Thank you. Wait, why won't? I can't get in. I can't get.
Isn't it grand?
Yeah.
Isn't it perfect?
It is.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Boy, that's a bit much.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, yes. Let's go. I mean, I will never play Minecraft. You guys even put in the music. Oh, this game wants to break me. Okay, where's... Okay, cool. I remember how to play Minecraft. Let's go.
Oh, my. It
Yeah.
looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Well, I mean, you won't let me mine for coal, and won't let me... Like, there's coal right there. Will you not... Okay, no? Okay, fine. I can go down. It's a bit dark. I mean, I don't want a creeper to hop up on me or
Oh,
something.
no. This is far more open-ended than I
No,
had
no,
in
no, no, no,
mind.
it's perfect.
I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
No, it's
Something
good.
that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I hear this almost. No! I mean, I did say we weren't going to play Minecraft on my channel.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
What?
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
What is this? This music sucks. What game is this? I don't... Oh, this is Portal! I've never played Portal.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I got this.
Genius.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
But...
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Good guess.
I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world.
Ooh.
And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
But I kind of want to see more of Portal. I've never played it. I want to know what the hype's about. Why do I get the feeling I have to jump down in here? Yeah. I almost thought that said fling cabinets. I didn't see that I right there for a second, so it looked like from like right here, it looked like fling. Like, what's a fling cabinet? Be nice if they gave me a flashlight. Please no jump scares. I don't think I can handle it. I literally don't think I can handle it right now. My mind is already broken. Where am I supposed to go? Ooh, I almost walked off that ledge there. Is it just dead ends all around? I can't take this game. It's hysterical Gryffindor. I've had this game for a while and I've been like trying to find like a way to play it, but I don't know how. And I decided, you know what? I'm tired. I was up a little bit past midnight last night after our speedrun event, so I woke this morning exhausted, and I thought, this game shouldn't be too bad. It's turning out to be the right choice. I don't know where to go. I guess just jump off? Okay, I guess we'll just walk off. Oh, please no jump scares. Please don't. I don't do horror games. Because now I don't know what to expect of this game, because they already threw Minecraft at me, for pity's sake. I don't... Oh, I will never play that game, Fenrir. Never. Not in a million years will I play that game. hate the fact that there's no music, nothing. Even the narrator's gone. And it's just dark. And it's... Hey Shadow, welcome to the stream. Have I heard the lore? I have not. I'm not a fan of that series, so I really don't know much about the lore or anything. No, please don't. No, Fenrir, don't. I really won't play it. Like, I can't handle that game. I don't like that kind of jump scare game. I can't. No. It will be a wasted donation. I'm letting you guys know. Please don't. That's not. No. No. Okay, there's nothing to find here. Okay. Ooh. I just caught myself hunching over. Probably should sit up straight. Oh, pop my shoulders. There we go. Will I be playing Alien Isolation for Halloween? No, I will not. I have other things actually set up for October that are kind of scary. Some of them probably will scare me to bits. But I'm going through with them because they have really good stories. So I do have some stuff planned for October. I'm kind of scared of something hopping out. Please don't jump scare me. I'm very easily startled. That's my office, isn't it? Wow, the resolution on this stuff is amazing. Did I miss something? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it, down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, okay, so the yellow phone's still there. Can I open any of these doors now? No? Wait, that door's open. How do I get over there? That door's never been opened before. How do I get over there? Can I pick something up and throw it now? No?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Okay, what
he
should I
entered
do?
the door on his left.
I feel like I've done a lot of the stuff on the left. So hold on, let me go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
That's different.
Was it this room? A connection between the two?
Could a man love
a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
But who is...
She's been waiting.
Who's she?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
To reach out to her.
Okay.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello? Is that you?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
My favorite.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh!
Gotcha.
I was not mentally... Like, the voice thing, fine, but the mannequin kind of threw me off there. Okay.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No.
They'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Could you... Yeah, thank you. Get rid of that, please. Is it gone? No! Can you get rid of that, please?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Good morning, employee 427. Press X on your key. What? This feels like Fahrenheit.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
I actually do need to eat lunch.
He's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I really don't want to turn around. Press 6.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press what? Oh, yeah, no, let's watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press the wrong button. I never thought of that. Wow. I'm like so trained to not like... Okay, should we push the wrong button? Let's try, K. Okay, it won't let me. I pressed a bunch of different keys besides L.
So he went further. He imagined that he
No!
came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press H. Oh yeah, I want dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press Q to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 5 to tell your wife you love her. But I don't have a wife.
But there is no answer. How could there
Oh, thank
possibly
goodness she's
be?
gone.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
P.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror. I'm not going to push it. Not going to touch it. Press the wrong button now. I am trying Shadow. I think I missed my opportunity.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
and Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I tried.
What? I died. I kerplunked. Alright, is there any differences?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't know which way I should go now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right, I totally forgot what I did last. Right, I went right and I did the white and I went to the wife. Go left this time? Because I was debating about going right and then going through the red door. Like actually going through the red door like he asked me to the first time. Does everyone want me to go left? Or should I go right and then go through and actually go through the red door? Because the first time he was like, go through the red door, and I kept going through blue. But I was thinking, like, this time I'll actually go through the red door. Because I kind of want to find out what happens with that. Red door? I kind of want to find out what happens with the red door. Alright, we got one person that says left, one person that says red door. I need someone to break the tie. Or break the stalemate. Indecisions! They take a hold of me. Ceiling. Zaxxes. I can't go through the ceiling. I can't do's it. I don't have that kind of power. I will roll a die. I'll roll my dice. Let's just go for the red. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like dice roller said. Okay. Even, go left. Right, odds, we're going to go to the red door. 16. Even. Maybe the closet will be accessible this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You keep closing off the closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Are there any other... Hold on. Go to the boss's office, enter a code, and then it goes to either escape or countdown. If I go downstairs, I start losing my mind. Was there another path downstairs? There should be two, right?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe.
Okay, this is the same thing as last time. Okay, I should have gone through the red door.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I don't have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, this is the one where that woman finds me
This
by the
is
side
the
of the road.
story of a woman named Mariella.
I should have gone for the red door.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Achievement
But on this
unlocked, you
particular
can't
day,
jump.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Again, that's illegal. Alright, we're going straight for the red door.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
What?
At last, proof that he was human.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. We're gonna go to the red door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Got it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Right.
Stanley walked through the red door.
So sorry. I'm just so you red door. Right. Red door. Red door. Red door. Red door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Got it. The color coordination. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Really? Ooh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. What are we looking for?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
So pretty. Oh. 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 Ooh. Ah. Okay, I'm going inside now.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Inside, it doesn't look like anything else is happening.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I won't hurt myself. I'll be fine. There's safety railings. I'll be okay.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No!
See?
Oh,
We're fine.
thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
It's so pretty.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
It's fine. My health is regenerated. It's okay.
No. No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Give me... where are we at? $750 to get a new graphics card. That will convince me that you are on my side. No? Mr. Narrator. Mr. DM. Going once. Going twice.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I mean, kinda?
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Not
That
particularly.
you'll
It's
throw
actually pretty funny.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You
No.
were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, you're not. That's not remotely correct. Whoop.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I am
I
actually.
don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Just a little bit.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Thank you. Thank you for that choice. PSA, I do not condone people jumping off buildings or performing anything to hurt themselves. I think all of you have a reason to live, and I wish all of you the best of luck. The PSA here is don't jump off buildings, and if you hear voices in your head, there is help for you. I promise. This is just a game. Do not do what the monkey does.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The whiteboard
Stanley
ending!
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This feels familiar. You know what? We're actually gonna wrap it up right there. Save. Yes. How do I save? Yes. Okay, fantastic. So thank you everybody so much for watching the Stanley Parable. I did not think it would actually take this long. I thought we would be over with it by now. But there's surprisingly a lot of different options in this game, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So if you like what you saw and you haven't yet, please consider following the channel. Make sure your notification bell is lit and active so you know when I go live. Our schedule is here on Twitch as well as over on our Facebook page, where I highly recommend you follow and like, so you can kind of keep in touch with the announcements, see any events that are going on, things of that nature. So yeah, thank you everyone, and as always, mind the dice and drinks.